Listen.
Yo YouTube, what's good? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I'm gonna start all my YouTube videos like that because it's happy and positive vibes. I'm currently sitting at my workstation. It is Tuesday, I can't remember the date. It's before Valentine's Day, that's all I know. And I'm currently starting a new series. It's called Wise Words on a Wednesday with Craig. So for those that are new to my channel, my name is Craig Andre Seville. I am 22 years old. I am a fitness enthusiast. I started my journey in 2015. It's a very long story and I probably will do a video on that for this year's prep because it's special to me. So I'm not going to get into that, but I am a computer science and information systems student. I am qualified in information systems and I'm currently completing my computer science major. So I'm busy during the week, but I still want to get out information to you guys. I still want to be creating videos because that's ultimately what I want to be doing with my life. I want to be helping people the way I was helped, the way I changed my life. And yeah, I just love creating, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I hope you guys are taking something away from it. And with the series, it's very informative and it's going to be information based. I'm trying to reduce the science, reduce the studies, reduce the hectic things, and I'm just going to give practical examples, things that make sense to people, because when I started it was a rush. It was, whoa, what's that, what are you saying? I don't understand what lysine and methionine is. I don't understand these fancy terms. So I'm going to try and break it down as quickly as possible and as simple as possible, because yeah, I don't want these videos being 20 something minutes. I want you to be able to sit on the bicycle and watch my videos while you're doing cardio, or if you're walking, or if you're on the Stairmaster, a quick warm-up before the gym. You can watch this video, get some information in, and hopefully use it. So today's topic is about a supplement. It's called L-Carnitine. What is it and why you should use it, when you should use it, and why I feel that not a lot of people are utilizing its amazingness. So I'm going to be breaking down all of that. I'm going to be explaining when you should be using L-Carnitine. I'm going to explain why you should be using it over a fat burner and when a fat burner is actually worth using. So as you guys can see, NPL, which is the products I use. I also use other brands which I'm not going to disclose on here, but I do use other supplements that are not from NPL, just putting it out there. This is not a sponsored post whatsoever. I'm going to be giving you the breakdown of L-Carnitine itself, and then I'm going to give you a breakdown of this product specifically. So let's jump straight into it because I don't want this video to be too long. This will be the longest Wise Words on a Wednesday with Craig. Every other one will be between 5 to 8 minutes, but yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So I've got a notepad to try and keep on track, and I'm going to give you quick practical examples, and I'm going to give you one study which I think is amazing, and then I'm going to break everything else down. So let me hit you with the information and then we'll get started on the practical. So L-Carnitine, what is it? It's an amino acid. It plays a crucial role in the production of energy by it transports fatty acid into the mitochondria, which then creates energy. Your mitochondria are little cells in your body which are the energy house of the body, and that's what creates energy. So I'm actually going to give you an example. I've got a couple of things here that I can use. Okay, so let's say this is the mitochondria. Okay, this is L-Carnitine. Okay, so it goes around the body, whoop 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 whoop, finds fatty acids. Here's my fatty acid. Okay, and it says, hey look, I've got a fatty acid. The fatty acid attaches to the L-Carnitine. L-Carnitine goes to the mitochondria, and it drops it off, and it says, hey, here's some fatty acids for you. Let's use this for energy. Let's use this for fuel because the body kind of needs it. Okay, so that's basically what L-Carnitine does. It also increases the uptake of glucose in the muscle. So whenever you eat a carbohydrate, it breaks down into glucose. The glucose is then converted into glycogen with water, and that's stored in your liver and your muscles. This is what gives you that full round look. That's why your muscle bellies look nice and full. It also is what helps with the power production in your muscle and the energy production. So when your body is fueled and filled with glycogen, you perform better versus someone who, let's say, only runs on fat as fuel. They don't have as much strength and power output as those who do. So by using L-Carnitine, yes, your body uses fatty acids as fuel, but it also increases the uptake of glucose. So you've got those two benefits. And today we're going to specifically talk about where L-Carnitine comes from. So like what you could be doing instead of taking a supplement to get it. And also if you're vegan, why you shouldn't be vegan and you should just eat meat. But if you want to be vegan, that's your biggie. Just supplement with L-Carnitine. Supplement. Okay, so let's jump into it. Your body can produce L-Carnitine itself by taking the two amino acids, lysine and methionine, in combination with vitamin C, and it produces L-Carnitine. You get it from meat products, so steaks and mostly red meats, so steaks and like ostrich. You do get it from other meat products like your chicken breast and eggs and things like that, but you don't get large doses of it to benefit in sports. Okay, so that's just basically for the production of energy by transporting the fatty acids into the mitochondria. If you want the sports benefits, you're going to want to supplement with it. If you're vegan, you're going to want to supplement with it for the base benefit as well as the sports benefit. Okay, I'm here to tell you that there are different types of L-Carnitine. There's L-Carnitine base and a whole lot of other names. If you guys want to know them, leave a comment down below or send me a message on Instagram or send me an email, send me a DM on TikTok, whatever your preference is, and I will get back to you on that. But we're going to deal with L-Carnitine L-tartrate, which is rapidly absorbed by the body. So because it's rapidly absorbed by the body, it's put into sports performance. I mean, as an athlete, you want something quick, you want something that's digested because you're going to perform immediately. And because of that, we deal with L-Carnitine L-tartrate. Not only does it benefit in sports, but it helps mental focus, it helps with your brain function, it helps with obviously converting fatty acids to fuel, it helps with the glucose uptake into the muscle. So L-Carnitine L-tartrate is like wonder supplement, okay? And that's why I love it, that's why I promote it, that's why I use it. And I'm gonna give a quick study and maybe this will bring it home for you guys, okay? So in the UK, a study took two groups of people. One group was given L-Carnitine, the other group was not. Both groups were given 160 grams of carbohydrates a day, and the group that was given L-Carnitine showed an increase in their lifts, an increase in their athletic abilities in the gym, with zero increase in fat. So although they were in a calorie surplus, they did not increase in fat stores. Their bodies performed better and fat was utilized as fuel. However, the group that did not receive the L-Carnitine, because they were in the calorie surplus, they showed a slight increase in athletic performance and 5 pounds of fat increase. So they increased 5 pounds in fat in 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, without using the L-Carnitine. So maybe that brings it home for you guys that you should be using the L-Carnitine. It did not burn fat for the group that used it. It just allowed them to maintain their current mass and it allowed them to perform better in the gym. Okay, now I'm going to be giving the practical. But before let's start over. I'm going to give you one last scientific thing and then I'm going to give you the practical and explain the difference between this and a fat burner. Number one, you should not be using more than 5 grams a day. Studies have shown that it's optimal to use between 4 and 5 grams a day to improve athletic performance as well as help with the conversion of fat into energy. Any more than that will usually lead to a laxative effect, so you kind of don't want to be pooping your pants. So don't use more than 5 grams. If you enjoy pooping your pants, go ahead, but you're also wasting money because it doesn't show, studies have not shown that increasing dosage of L-Carnitine will then promote fat burning like a magic drug. 5 grams is optimal. That's what I use, that's what I've used in the past, and that's what I will continue to use. Now I'm going to give you some practical information as to why you should be using this over a fat burner. Okay. Fat burners. I won't say that I'm against them because I use fat burners, but I will say that I'm against how people use them. Someone will be using a fat burner because they think it's going to do the work for them and burn fat. As much as what it does burn fat because it's thermogenic, it does not do the work for you. What a fat burner does is it allows you to increase your energy. So it's usually high in caffeine with other stimulants, and this allows you to increase your energy. So instead of me sitting and speaking like this, I'm sitting and speaking like this. So I've got more energy. I'm able to move around. I'm able to increase my non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is my NEAT, and I'm able to perform better in the gym. So this is when I'm in a calorie deficit. The fat burner will allow me to have more energy to perform better as if I wasn't in a calorie deficit, and because I am, that's me burning fat. Yes, some fat burners have other ingredients in that, like L-Carnitine, diuretics, things like that help you drop water weight, as well as give you the energy, as well as utilize fat as fuel. But you shouldn't abuse a fat burner thinking that it's going to do the work for you, that it's a magic pill that you can just take. If you're not in a calorie deficit, you're not going to burn fat. Simple. Why L-Carnitine works is because it doesn't do the work for you. It helps you increase your athletic performance. It utilizes fat as fuel instead of it just burning it. So it doesn't make you thermogenic. You don't really sweat when you're using L-Carnitine. It just allows you to perform better in the gym, which in turn increases your calorie deficit if you are in a calorie deficit. And because you're performing better, you're building more muscle and you kind of look leaner. Okay, so that's why you'd use L-Carnitine over a fat burner. Both don't do the work for you, but the one gives you more benefits than the other, that being L-Carnitine. I'm going to tell you exactly when to use it and how to use it now. Okay, I'm going to tell you how to use this one because this is the one that I use. You get them in injectables, you get them in powder forms, you get them in tablets, you get them in liquids, and I prefer to use the liquid because it's so easy to take, and this is easy to taste and digest. Okay, it tastes really, really good. It's almost like a syrup basically. So this has 2.5 grams in, and I take 2 servings a day. So I'll take 2.5 grams of L-Carnitine in the morning with cardio, and then I'll take another 2.5 grams with my pre-workout meal because I'm having a fast digesting carbohydrate. So I'm either having fruit, or I'll be having oats, or whatever it is I'm eating. I've got a carbohydrate source that will give me that little bit of insulin spike so that this can transport the nutrients, the glucose to the muscle, because it increases glucose uptake to the muscle, but it will also utilize my fat as fuel. So I don't store excess energy as fat, I rather use it as fuel, you know? When to take it for you, I would say around your workout, okay? Reason being is because it helps with that athletic performance. So you're either having a really fast carbohydrate before you train, or you're going to have one immediately after you train. Whatever your preference, that's when you'll take it. If you're training in the morning on a fasted stomach or empty stomach, so you're training fasted, I would take it after I train with a carbohydrate source, because again, you want to fuel the muscle, you want to replenish the glycogen that you've just used. If you're training in the evening, you can take it pre. And because this one is stimulant free, if you don't want to take it post, you can take it post. I wouldn't do more than 2 servings a day at all. Like I said, don't do more than 2 servings a day. Stick to 5 grams max. Just stay there. It's optimal. You don't have to cycle off of it. You can use it for the rest of your life. You will increase athletic performance. You'll see it within 2 weeks. I'm not going to say everything works immediately because obviously something's new to you. Your body needs to load it into the system. So within 2 weeks, you'll actually see athletic performance. I won't say that you'll see a drop in the scale unless you're in a calorie deficit, but if you're in a surplus, you'll definitely maintain a specific weight, no increase, no decrease, thus showing you that you haven't put on any fat, and you can perform better in the gym. So I hope this was very informative. I'm going to stop now because it's about 12 minutes and I want to try and keep it shorter than that. If you guys did enjoy the video, please remember to smash the like button, comment something nice down below. If you've learned something, don't forget to share it to someone who needs it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, Tell me what you want to know. Next Wednesday, I'm going to deal with protein and the differences between protein, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I'm out. Peace.